video at my friend's house. I am just chilling. I completely lost my train of thought there. I am in Scotland visiting friends very briefly for a week, so there wasn't an upload last week, but we are going to be uploading one very soon. In today's video, we're going to be doing a reading vlog, which I am really excited for. I am about halfway through Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, and I am going to finish that in this video, I promise you that. And we're going to do a little bit of writing as well as reading. As you saw, I went into Waterstones and I had a really nice look around. I saw loads of books I wanted to pick up, but I didn't. I was very good. I didn't purchase any books. Excellent idea. Be purchasing some books at some point now because I am getting low. I do not have many books left on my TBR at all, which is a good problem to have. It's pretty good. So I'm going to talk to you when I get home and when we start reading. Also, I forgot to say, do you like this dress that I'm in? It's very cute. I honestly didn't think I would suit puffed sleeves, but it looks pretty good, to be honest. I'm pretty chuffed with this. I had to get a dress because it was just so hot. It's been 29 degrees here in Scotland, which is shocking. Amazing, but shocking. We're not ready for this. Apparently we're supposed to have like a really good summer which is crazy, and I am kind of excited for it. I never used to enjoy summer as a season. I used to be one of those people that hated summer, but now I'm growing to love it and to really appreciate the sunny days and the longer nights. It does make a difference. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to stop rambling now, and I will see you when I get home. Down in hopes that I'll look a little bit more normal, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I am back home now.
This piece of hair keeps wanting to go into my mouth.
I'm back home. I have been home for a week now, and I'm only just getting around to working on this video for you guys. So in this reading vlog, we are going to be tackling 3 books that I have right here. So of course we have Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I am loving this book so far. I'm like halfway there and I cannot wait to read this more. Also have Death Wears a Golden Cloak by Andy Maslin. I have read 15 pages of this book. So far so good. I don't really have much of an update because I have just started it. And we also have The Wind Off the Sea by Charlotte Bingham. This is a really old book which I got in a eBay package. I like to buy secondhand books from eBay because that way you get titles that no one is talking about, and quite often I have found some hidden gems when I do buy books in that way. So we have this book. I'm feeling pretty good, to be honest. I'm feeling quite hopeful about the books that we have. I honestly reckon I'll be able to read at least 2 of these books. It would be awesome if I could read 3, but we will just have to wait and see. But I am really in a reading mood right now, which I am really grateful for, because it felt like my book slump lasted forever and I just didn't know like what came over me. I just couldn't pick up a book, and now I'm actually feeling like I can, and hence why I've gotten halfway through this book already. So I am loving it so far. Great Expectations, Dickens' funny, frightening and tender portrayal of orphan Pip's journey of self-discovery is one of his best-loved works, showing how a young man's life is transformed by a mysterious series of events. An encounter with an escaped prisoner, a visit to a black-hearted old woman and a beautiful girl, a fortune from a secret donor. Dickens' late novel is a masterpiece of psychological and moral truth, and Pip among his greatest expectations. It's quite funny actually that I've picked this up, because I've just been watching A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and the main character is also called Pip, so that's a funny coincidence. Those are the books that we are going to be reading. I'm also hoping to go into town and do a little book browsing. Maybe not some book shopping, but some book browsing. So I will hopefully take you along with me to that, and maybe do some library book shopping as well. So that's that. I'll talk. It's now the next day and I am about to start reading Great Expectations. I'm very excited to get into this. I decided to pop on the camera to say that I also did some writing today. I did just over 1,000 words, which I'm really happy about. Writing has been a tiny bit slow for me lately, but I've honestly been really chuffed because I feel like the direction of my writing has improved so much. My husband just popped in, so I had to pause the camera right there. Anyway, I am about to start reading. My writing went really well today. I feel like what was I saying? That was it. I feel like my writing has got more direction right now, which has been so good. Obviously you're supposed to have direction when you're writing anyway, but there was a while where I felt like I was struggling with it for a little bit to reinforce the plot, but now I feel like it's really strengthened itself and I feel so good for that. I hope that makes sense. So I'm really glad with how my writing has gone and I am about to start reading. It is raining outside, which I have shown you, and it is just the perfect reading vibes. So I am going to get stuck into reading this and I will talk to you when I have Hello you guys, please ignore the enormous spot on my chin, even though I've just drawn attention to it. What day is it? It is Saturday. It is Saturday. I have had a quiet morning, quite a lazy morning to be honest, just laying in bed. But yesterday I got up to page 300 of Great Expectations. This book is going well. There is some points where Dickens loses me. I'm like, hang on a minute, what's happening again? And then all of a sudden I'll catch on to what we're doing, who we're talking to, why we're talking to them. But it can take, sometimes it really throws me off, this style of writing. It's very immersive and there's a lot of atmosphere built into this book and I really enjoy that part of it. So even if I'm not necessarily always understanding what's happening, the vibes are like top tier. It's still like a really good read and I'm still really enjoying myself. It's just sometimes it loses me and I can't, it just loses me sometimes. So there's that, but nevertheless it is going very well. I'm trying to do like reading about 100 pages a day because that seems like a realistic goal for me to get this reading done and so that I can then move on to the second book of this reading vlog. Progress is being made and I am loving reading this so much. It is such a, I've said it like a million times, but it's a really atmospheric read and Pip's character is developing. We're now at the point where he has come into fortune and he can afford things. So and his love for Estella is blossoming. It kind of felt like his love for Estella almost came out of nowhere, but maybe that was just me not cottoning on to like further hints in the book. So I think Pip is about like 18 years old at this point, I'm guessing. I might be wrong. He's living a nice life, I would say. He has obviously, like I said, he's come into a little bit of money, fortune, and he is going out for dinner as far as I'm aware, and he is buying suits, so he's having a nice time, and I really feel for him for that. And yeah, there isn't really much more I can tell you. Because like I say, there are some points where I am just lost and I'm not sure what's happening or why, but I reckon when I reread this book it will click into place a lot more. But I am enjoying it. It's still a good book. Right now it's sitting at a 3-star. It could go up because the more I read it, the more I love this book. So there's that. I have also been listening to The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and that has been a really good mix up, like change of pace for me. I'm really enjoying the chemistry between Olive and Adam. It's really witty and it's just a silly, goofy time, and I'm having such a nice time listening to that. So I may finish that in this video as well, I'm not sure. It would be awesome if I could finish 3 books. So if we could obviously finish Great Expectations, Death Wears a Golden Cloak, bit of an odd title that, isn't it? And The Love Hypothesis. It would be great if we could finish 3 books in this video. That would be awesome. So yeah, I am enjoying The Love Hypothesis, and it's making me want to pick up other Ali Hazelwood books, because if this continues in the way that I hope it will, Ali Hazelwood could be a recurring author that I can read of romance, because as you know, I struggle to read romance because I don't like spicy scenes. But obviously I know that sometimes there will be like one spicy scene in a book and that's fine with me, like I can just move past it. But when there's a lot of spice in the book, I just can't enjoy it. It's not something that I am interested in. But if Ali Hazelwood books continue on the trajectory that I think they will, then I will really enjoy going back to her books. So yeah, I am really enjoying The Love Hypothesis, and that's that. I'm gonna do a little bit of writing. I just made myself a coffee, as you saw, and writing is going really well. I am really enjoying going back to my story and typing away. It's just, I've been having a great time. Yesterday it was raining and I could hear the rain while I was writing, and it was just perfect. It was the best atmosphere, the best vibes for writing I could wish for. It was just wonderful. So I'm hoping to kind of repeat that today, because the weather looks a bit grey. It looks like it could rain, and yeah, I enjoyed the rain. So there's that. I think that's everything I wanted to talk to you about. I will come back to you with an update when I have almost finished Great Expectations, and then we will move on to the next book. So change of plans, I'm gonna make myself an iced coffee, and I'm probably gonna do a little bit of reading now. I just changed my top, by the way. It's the same day, and I'm sorry if you can hear, you can definitely hear my washing machine in the background. Anyway, I'm gonna make an iced coffee and I'm gonna read for a little bit. Hello you guys, so it is now a couple days later and I have this much left of Great Expectations. I honestly thought I would be finished it by now, but life has just gotten in the way. So much has happened since I last talked to you. Just general bitty day things getting in the way, and it's just been a bit of a hot mess, but I am going to finish this right here. It is currently Saturday and I have tomorrow to finish this, which is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to start a little bit of Death Wears a Golden Cloak by Andy Maslin. I'm not going to be able to finish that book, sadly, in this video because I need to get this up before Wednesday. So that is the goal, that's the plan for the video. I did my own lashes last night, which I'm really happy with. Just a current side note. And also, someone I've wanted to introduce you to is Stevie. This is technically my emotional support dragon. He is amazing. He is a jelly cat, if you can't tell already, and he is just the best. And I wanted to introduce you to Stevie because he actually helps me a lot when I have had difficult psychosis days. Stevie has been a great comfort to me, so I wanted to introduce him to the vlog because he's an important part of my life. So this is Stevie. It is really warm here in the UK. It's not that warm, it's 21 degrees, but it feels really hot. You can see that I'm actually I've got a little bit of colour on my neck. So anyway, as I was saying, the plans for this video is to finish reading Great Expectations, start Death Wears a Golden Cloak by Andy Maslin, and see how much we get done of that. I'm going to finish this book tomorrow, so that will be done. That will be the first book of the video finished, even though I really wish we were on the second book right now, but that's just the way things are. That's really all I had planned to talk to you about, so that's that.
I don't look my best right now, oh dear.
I have just finished Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. It was quite a ride. It's a very good book, and I do think I'm going to find myself picking it up again to reread it in the future. There were some parts where in the writing I was just a little bit lost as to where we were going, but I think that is Dickens' style of writing. It's just how he writes. He seems to go off on tangents that do mean something, but sometimes it's hard to see where he's coming from. But I did really enjoy the book, and I think I am going to read it again in the future. I'd say I'd give it like a 3.75 stars out of 5. So it was good. It wasn't like wow amazing, but I did enjoy it, and I might pick it up again, who knows. Anyway, if you've made it this far into the video, please leave this emoji. I think we'll go with the blue heart because that's a nice emoji. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm gutted that I haven't been able to do more reading in this reading vlog. I did plan on reading the other book, but time has just gotten away from me, and if I want to post this video this week, then I need to finish it like now, so I don't have time to finish another book. But I am going to work on becoming a quicker reader. I am trying to be more self-disciplined in when I choose to pick up my books so that I can get more reading done. But for now, this is the best I can do. I hope you don't mind. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.